Hello, you're listening to Reviewing History, your comedy history podcast. I'm filmmaker and teacher Brian Rupert, joined here by...
As always, Steve McDagger.
And
G.
Yo.
how we doing, my brothers?
What's up?
My brothers in flub.
I guess we have to explain now.
We've been talking about Brothers Flub for like 4 weeks now.
Yeah. Have we ever brought it on?
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
we did.
Show?
We did?
On one of the last episodes, there's a comment where people are like,
Yes.
wow, the brothers flub. We need more brothers
Someone else
flub
knows
content.
what it is.
Yeah, it was actually requested more flub
You
content.
asked me, I think you asked me if I ever saw it, and I said no. And you're like, oh, you're going to after. And boy, did I see it.
I don't know why I brought it up.
Because you
But-
love it.
I brought up the Brothers Flub some time ago. And I hadn't seen it. Like, this is a canceled cartoon from the late 90s. I think it lasted like 5 episodes.
Nickelodeon, right?
Nobody liked it or watched it except me. And I don't remember anything about it other than that it was on.
Nickelodeon has disowned it.
Yeah.
Like, they distance themselves from the show. They pretend it doesn't exist.
So we looked up the theme song.
Yeah.
And it's the most hysterically terrible thing ever created.
The worst audio you could hear.
And we can't
worst.
stop listening to it and mimicking it and laughing hysterically.
Flop, 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 flop.
They'll think we're joking.
We're
That's
not
literally
joking.
what it is.
That's the song.
Yeah.
And it's all
And it's so
overlapping.
long.
Yeah. Overlapping. Yep.
Flub, flub, flub.
It goes on for like 4 minutes.
You think it's going to end like twice. And it never ends.
It's so great.
Get 'em loved it.
It's one of the best things ever.
So yeah, I encourage everyone to go look up the Brothers Flub theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really in for a good time.
Because I don't think we could play it here.
Yeah.
I mean, they discontinued it, right? Like they disowned it. We probably could play it.
Yeah, nobody wants it. We could just keep it.
I'll see.
Make it ours. Let's buy it.
Should that be the new theme for the show?
The outro.
Yes.
We replace P-Man with the Brothers Flub theme.
We don't have to pay P-Man royalties.
No one will ever listen.
No one does already.
Yeah, true. So, guys, it's tax season.
Oh, tax man. Tax ma'am.
It's important. I want all the listeners, get on your taxes early. You don't want to get fined by the government. Right?
Tell me, are you in show business, Mr. Tax ma'am?
Tax, ma'am.
Get your friggin' feet
Well,
off the
what the-
stage.
What is that?
Blazing Saddles.
Okay.
Why are you bringing up the tax man?
Because
Is this
we,
the story?
as a business, we recently got our first accountant.
Yes.
And I thought it was a really funny story.
You did? Why?
Why?
I was laughing my ass off the whole time.
Well,
While we were
I think
there?
it was just funny when you walked in.
So we...
Is it because you were dressed like a slob?
Well, I'm always
you
dressed like a
You were
slob.
dressed pretty poorly for this. To be fair, you would assume that reviewing history is going to go to an accountant that's like a shed. And we booked an accountant that
This is like a
was
high
not in a shed.
This is a high-end,
It was
fancy
specifically
office building accountant.
A
Yeah.
capital, like, what is the
Fortune
word?
500 company type
Sure,
fucking accountant.
like capital investment, like accountants.
Yes.
A legit place.
A legit place.
So,
yeah.
so first of all, I'm coming from school, so I'm going to be late.
I'm coming from work.
Steve got there
I'm
first.
covered in dust.
Ant is the closest.
I live 10 minutes away.
Now,
What happened?
it should
to
be
you?
noted, I'm coming from Staten Island. I got there the same time as Ant, and I was already like 45 minutes late. What the fuck happened to you?
GPS sent me to 3 different places that were all wrong.
Wrong. He's lying.
I'm not lying.
The first place you went to, you did it by your own validity.
No, that's not true. You sent me an address, and when I clicked on the link of the address, it sent me to the heart of Red Bank, and I paid for parking, and it's freezing out, and I walked like half a mile before I realized this isn't correct. And then I had to call up Beaver and be like, where the fuck did you send me?
It's so cold.
What like building were you at?
I was just like in front of like a random street. Like
someone's house?
someone's apartment. Yeah.
It's so cold. Okay, I'm on my way. I'm like, okay. 20 minutes passed. I'm like, I don't think he's on his way.
Then it sent me to their old office, which was like somewhere else. Yeah, it didn't work out well for me. And the traffic was making me insane. I don't drive around 3 p.m. a lot. I
It's
know you
terrible.
guys do. It's one of the worst things a person can do.
Yeah. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes from his house.
7 minutes from my house. Took me 45 minutes to get there.
No traffic.
No, it was a lot of
no
traffic.
traffic.
It was a lot of traffic. I had to wait at lights.
So you got there the same time as me.
Same time as you.
And me and you
walked in the same
we
exact
go
time.
up.
And I noticed you were wearing the same outfit that I had seen you.
What do you mean?
The same outfit I saw you in at a wake last week. You were wearing
Yeah.
covered in filth.
Meaning, that's his best outfit.
It's really embarrassing.
Yes.
Because, like, we are associated heavily with Brian. Obviously because of the show, but just like our friendship, you know?
Yes.
And, like, we went to a wake last week. A good friend of
Very
ours'
good
grandfather died. And the three of us go. And it's like, I'm sitting next to this guy when there's people I haven't seen in years, you know, like people's parents. And this is me, this is my friend, the guy who's literally visibly covered in filth.
Yes.
Covered
Yes.
in a disgusting
At
filth.
One of his good friends' grandfather's wake with like shoes that are beaten up.
No, these shoes are new and clean. You can't get on the shoes. Apologize about the shoes.
Not apologizing about the shoes.
You know you're wrong.
Not apologizing
These kicks
about
are fresh.
Brian
anything.
wears an Adidas like jogging suit everywhere he goes.
Yeah, I only wear Adidas.
But you only have one suit. No, two. You have two Adidas suits, right?
Well, I have multiple hoodies.
But it seems like you only wear one.
I choose to just wear the same one every day. That's my jacket.
It's covered in stains and dirt. And so
He was wearing the hat that he's wearing right now as well,
and it was
Yeah.
which is
so
browned.
It's yellowed. It's yellowed on purpose, but if you look at the sweater and it's like the stains mixed with the brown hat, it's off-putting. It's like this man is filthy.
It's like why is my friend homeless?
Yeah. That's what it looked like.
I'm spiritually homeless.
That's exactly what it looked like.
All right.
And then
Who am I trying to impress? I'm married. I got kids.
mind you, I texted you guys prior. I was like, this is going to be really funny. Like, I'm warning you.
Oh, the accountant.
The accountant.
Yeah.
Because I
No,
walk
he meant the wake.
I walk in, and how this office is set up, you have small, like, booths.
Cubicles.
Little cubicles that you can go in. I figure we'll be in a cubicle. And the person at the front desk, she goes, follow me this way. I'm like, oh. And she leads me into the biggest conference room in the building, pretty much, and it's all glass.
Beaver was sitting in a room that looked like where Captain Sisko has all his meetings.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's just me.
So me and Ann, we come up from the elevator, we meet each other. It opens, and there's Steve in a conference room
Yeah.
by himself.
Glass doors.
Glass door. It's so fancy.
Fake olive tree.
Yeah. A giant, like, 90 screen.
Biggest
90
television I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's got to be 100.
Yeah.
And then fucking a fridge, our own fridge and snacks.
Like,
and
help
it was
yourself.
like marble coasters. And it's like, oh my
Like,
God.
what are we doing here?
This is going to cost way too much.
So you guys said it would be uncouth if I went and ate the snacks.
Yeah, the snacks are there to just be seen and not taken.
Yes.
Nobody takes the snacks.
No.
So do you think they're fresh or do you think they're, like, old?
They're for the big accounts. We're not a big account yet.
So I'm not entitled to, like, a Nutri-Grain bar?
No, you're not entitled to shit
If
with
you
the way
took
you
it,
were
nobody
dressed.
would say anything, but it's just like nobody takes it.
If the accountant walked in and saw a homeless man eating the snacks, we're getting kicked out.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's happening.
Like, what are you guys doing here? Are you pulling my leg?
Right.
What would you have done if I stole one of the coasters?
Been embarrassed.
Yeah, I've just been embarrassed. More embarrassed than I already was.
Because we actually need this person.
Yeah.
We need this accountant. We got problems. Brian's been spending too much.
She
She seemed on the
she
up
was
and
very
up.
nice.
Yes, I
Yes.
felt good about her.
Yeah, I liked her. You
Yeah.
know, I think she's going to do good work for us with our books.
We now have a good working relationship.
Yeah. But the conference room was so nice. We did not belong
No,
there.
we didn't belong there.
Especially me.
You walked in crying. You were
I was
you were
laughing
crying.
just at the image of you in there.
Brian also was keeping an eye on how engaged I was with the conversation.
Oh, that is true.
You also were wearing a Tommy Hilfiger jacket
Yeah.
that looked like you stole it.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't look you yet for me. So it's like I'm looking at him homeless. I'm looking at you with like a stolen jacket. You're not speaking at all. You're just like, yeah, I do taxes.
Well, she like at one point she starts like asking us
Like, she has to be
questions and she's
freaked out.
trying to like information gather and stuff. And like she's talking about well, you know, you have to file this form and this form
Yes.
and like all this stuff. Ant looks like you know the gif of the mathematics going around the person? That is Ant. Like he's so glazed over and checked out. He's just like, I can't wait to get out of here.
Not speaking, not asking questions. Just yeah.
I added a couple little things to make it seem like I knew what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the 1099, of course.
Well, he was just throwing out zingers because he
Oh,
can't
I
help
was
himself.
riffing. I was riffing. She was laughing though. She was having fun.
And confused.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah,
But we're gonna have the best taxes.
it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna be bankrupt.
They're gonna
and we're
rob
gonna
us.
have to-
Yeah. They're gonna take our money.
Any money that we did accrue this past year will be taken from us.
Yes. Oh, you guys tried to better yourselves and make money? Fuck you. We're
Yeah.
taking it.
Government needs its fucking cut.
It's a fucking sham.
It really is. We live in fucking clown world.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, you tried to be successful? That was a
you.
mistake.
Guess again.
But
Gonna have to put up more content. Gotta pay the bills now.
so, guys, what else is new with you other than taxes and death? Death and taxes.
Holy shit.
It's the only thing sure in this world.
That's right.
And Brian's Adidas jumpsuit being stained.
Now I'm gonna have to wear the new one. I was trying to last like through the winter.
How about you just wash it?
Yeah.
Have you tried that?
It's been
Have you
washed.
tried Tide pens to like get the stains out?
It's been washed. But you know, those are just
I don't think he
deeply
believes
embedded. No, I swear to God, it has been washed.
I went out to, yesterday was my wife's birthday.
Okay.
I took her out for a nice supper. And I got a bolognese for dinner.
Oh.
Yeah. And a big giant piece of rigatoni fell off my fork into the sauce, and the sauce splashed all over my shirt. Okay?
What color shirt?
It was a white and black checkered
It's
shirt.
white. Ugh.
And I immediately took it off and threw it away.
At the restaurant?
I took it off and threw it away later, yeah.
Oh, I thought.
I legit thought at the restaurant. He's like, no, I
I
don't
took-
need this anymore.
I took it off. That's what I did. I took it off in the restaurant.
What?
Well, I had 3 shirts on, so I can.
23 shirts.
Yeah. So I took it off.
He's good if he stains the second one too. The last shirt really
That's
has
a problem.
quandary.
That's a problem. He's ready for any
Which
weather.
place do you go to?
I went to a place called the Victory Park Tavern.
How was it?
It was lovely.
Okay.
It was a lovely evening.
I got screwed going out to dinner recently.
Yeah.
Like I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was this brutal. So my sister gave me a gift card for Christmas to a lovely restaurant called
Lita.
Lita's. It's in Jersey, and I'm like, all right,
It's Rom's wife.
I'll
Yes.
say this: $75 gift card, not bad.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
good.
this is
That's
going to
good
cover
amount.
a good amount.
Yeah, it won't be the whole dinner, but most of it.
Most of it, you would think. I get there, and we do the chef's table, which is like it's a tasting.
Yeah, yeah. You got a little of everything.
After everything is said and done, I'm not gonna speak ill of the place. It was awesome.
Yeah.
The $75 covered my drinks.
Wow.
That's on you though. You didn't need to be a booze hound.
I wasn't. It's paired with the chef's table.
You should have said I abstain from any liquor.
Adding the chef's table is drinks to the chef's table was $75. The
Wow.
bill was after like tips included and everything, and after like a little extra, it was around $400.
Wow.
Fancy. That's like one of my McDonald's trips.
Right.
$400
So I went from like yay to oh,
I didn't realize you were such a well-off individual.
this was not normal. I don't do that. This
Right.
was like, oh, gift card, let's make it a thing, and then it turns out I made it too much of a thing.
You went too ham.
It's like a Michelin star restaurant, though.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
It's that level of care.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's
like,
rated?
They're trying. I think it's
Oh, they
rated.
don't have one.
They don't have a star, but I think it's rated, or at least they're trying to get a star because they're very good.
What is your opinion on the whole Michelin thing? Do people know about this?
Yeah,
Mention it.
Foodies-
Maybe some people don't.
Foodies do. Yeah. So okay, the Michelin Tire Company.
It's in Aberdeen, the restaurant, Steve?
Yes.
Oh, it's not far from here.
No, not at all. The Michelin Tire Car Company.
With the Michelin Man.
The Michelin Man Tire Company,
Right.
yep, would put out a booklet of all the places to visit.
They've been doing this for decades.
Decades, because they sell tires. We travel. We'll send people to travel with the tires, and they'll give you rated air like things.
I actually think this started in like the 50s, didn't
yeah,
it?
like really long time ago.
And
And then
they-
eventually they started rating restaurants that they go to
As like the greatest restaurants in the world.
in the area, and then it turned into the world.
Right.
So if you get it's a 3-star rating.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a Michelin 3-star, you are considered the best restaurant in the world.
Or one
or
of.
at least in
the
like
running.
the top 10 kind of.
How
thing.
many 3-star restaurants are out there?
Depending on the
on
Let me
country.
check.
Depending on the country, and city.
I know New York City
New
used
York
to,
City has
used
a
to have
few.
like 3 of them.
Yeah.
But they've lost
They've
like
lost
stars over the years.
quite a
right?
few. I think Spain has a few. France.
Okay.
Yeah.
As of late 2025, there are 157 restaurants worldwide with 3 Michelin stars.
That's nothing.
On the whole planet.
France and Japan lead with the highest concentration, while the U.S. has 16.
US has
Whole
16.
planet.
Yeah.
So
And-
10% only.
And Michelin
How
stars.
many in France and Japan have?
It didn't say. It just said they
Oh.
have the most. But Michelin stars started in 1926.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so 1900 they put out the guidebook. 1926 they start the stars. 1931 they start the 1, 2, 3-star ratings. And then in 1936 they put out the official criteria of like how to get a star.
What it takes to be a star
Yeah.
restaurant.
And that's also a
So
lot
you
of debate.
want to be a Michelin star, cooking food, making it good.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
You don't know the song Rock Super. So you want to be a rock superstar?
Oh.
Your big house, 5
Yeah,
cars.
now I do, yeah.
Sitting on top of the world, don't trust nobody.
Is that like Limp Bizkit?
Something like that.
It was like I think it was Cypress Hill. Like that's their big hit. But you don't remember that? That was in like so many commercials as a
Teen
kid.
movies and commercials.
Like it was like the Sony Walkman. It was like the theme.
And maybe if I heard the real song and not you doing it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've never been to
so
a Michelin restaurant.
It's expensive. Michelin 3 stars, you're minimum 500 per person, not for
Right.
2 people. Usually.
because they've achieved that level of fame and notoriety that
Not
they can
only
get
that,
away with
it's-
charging that much.
It's not just that though, because like
They can only serve so many people.
They can not only that too. They can only serve so many people. You have to book 2 to 3 months in advance usually. Sometimes more. Sometimes 6 months. The
know a lot of-
service
Sorry.
is service is on another level that most people don't understand. And I can give a great example.
Okay.
I did go to a Michelin 3-star with our friend whose grandfather passed away recently.
Yeah.
And the P-Man,
Yep.
believe it or not. That was a $500 per person meal.
What was it called? What was the name of the place?
It Danielle, New York City, at the time. It had
And
3
at the
stars.
time, it had 3 stars.
3
It no
stars.
longer does, right?
I think it's 2.
They lost a star.
They let
they lost
Steve
the
in.
star.
They let it slip.
They're like he's
yeah, they let
associated with a
riffraff like
homeless.
Steve in.
He's associated with a homeless man.
If you go in there and you don't have a suit jacket, it will be provided for you. If you're not wearing a tie, they don't even let you sit. Yeah, they don't even care about your reservation. It's that level of
Wow.
strictness.
What
They
about
lost their
ladies?
star.
What do ladies have to wear?
Dresses,
Right.
Bonnets.
dresses, like pants, like you have to look
Professional.
professional.
Well, not professional, but
No, really,
elegant.
yes, elegant and professional.
Right.
Yes, pretty much like black tie. So, they lost their star because they didn't change their menu enough.
Really, that
Yeah.
that little infraction.
Yeah.
That they kept.
So-
they kept sticking to what worked.
I was at we do when we go to this thing. You don't have to get the chef tasting like the main thing. That's what you do when you go to test a Michelin star restaurant because you get a little bit of everything. You get like 14 courses, 12 courses, 7, and it's a little bit of all these main dishes.
Do you have
that
a
they
personal sommelier?
Sometimes we had a sommelier there, yeah.
Okay.
And the sommelier has the sommelier pins. Like you can search that. That's a whole different thing. Like that we can get into. But
The sommeliers have their own daycares.
I was talking.
no students in them.
I was talking to Mike. So I couldn't. I didn't want to give it. I don't even want to give it the time. your water, like that, why this is expensive. Your water will never go under 75%. Like if you take a couple of sips, somebody's
They're
gonna,
fucking eagle eye in your glass.
they're eagle-eyeing every little thing you do. I was having a conversation with Mike about a dish I was making. I think I was making I think it was the one I taught you, the Camptown shrimp.
Oh yeah.
And I was talking about all these ingredients, and I was saying how I really like using lemongrass now. Like that's one of my favorite things to like add to certain things. I was like, maybe I'll add it to that. The waitress heard me talking about lemongrass, spoke to the chef, and they made me a dish specifically different from Mike and Pat with lemongrass, just because they heard
they
me.
were listening to your conversation.
That's the level of service they're doing, that it's affecting your meal.
wow.
Yes, like that level. It's crazy.
Huh.
Like if there's crumbs on your table and it's not cleaned up instantly, it's like you're gonna.
So what is the waiter just standing next to you the whole time? It seems intimidating.
It's constant people moving around.
Seems
just-
unfun.
It's not for us.
It's not. You don't notice it. That's why. That's the crazy thing. Like they will be working around you, but you don't notice them listening, or they're so fast.
I'm totally open to going to one of these places once or twice in my life. I don't need to do
I
it
thought
a
you did a
lot.
Michelin once.
No, I've never done it. But there's just something about the world of fine dining that I just find a little repulsive. I don't know what it is.
I kind of agree.
You know, like it's just so not me. You know? Like my parents, I know, would be just horrified at even hearing this type of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
They would hear Steve spent that much on dinner and they would just kill
Yeah.
themselves.
Right, yeah.
But like, and like the wine pairing that I did at the recent one. It's $75. You get 2 cocktails, 3 glasses of wine. But the sommelier comes out and tells you about the wine, the people who made it, the grapes, the location. They give you like history lessons on the food and the drinks that you're eating as well. One of the guys was like, we specifically got pepper from this certain area in this country. This is why we got it, and it pairs with this. And you're learning about like why they're doing
It's
it.
very interesting.
You would love it. You really
Yeah,
would.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
How much was the meal,
Which one?
Daniel?
500 per person. I think after tip, we
And
spent
that was, we're talking
1400
15 years
or
ago or
something.
something.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah, we spent a lot, and we bought extras. We bought port wine. This was around 2012-ish, 2013. We bought port wine from 1975. They opened the bottle in front of us. It was the best thing I've ever drank.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the best meal you ever had? You ever think about that?
So I was at Wendy's and I ordered a triple.
Such a schlub.
He took 2 spices and put them on top of the.
I was at McDonald's and I got the McRub. And then later that day, I went back and got a second McRub.
I think I know what his best might be, but I want to.
No, my best was one of the Vegas meals.
Okay.
When we went to Vegas for my bachelor party, because we did something Michelin-esque.
Yeah, you get close to it and you don't really cross
Yeah.
the line. I've done that a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I like doing that.
Yeah, we did. There was one of them where we got the Kobe beef from Japan.
Wagyu.
The Wagyu, sorry, we got the
Wagyu,
Wagyu from Japan, and that was so fucking good.
Yeah.
That steak,
Yeah.
yeah, that was great. So someone was like smashed it on acid at our table, if I remember.
Yes.
Nah, yeah.
Yes.
I was dying.
Oh, well, you were in the.
At the
You
first one.
skipped. Yeah, you made the first
Yeah.
meal, right?
Yeah.
But you weren't at the second one. I think the second one
I
we had the
was-
Wagyu, right?
Yes. Yes.
I don't remember.
So you weren't there.
They were both steakhouses, but the second steakhouse was better. But I was in such bad shape, I didn't want to fuck your guys' day up. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
you-
might not have let me in.
Steven had broken legs.
He had
and it was all COVID.
I had a broken knee and I had COVID at the same time, and I was being tortured by a man on acid for 48 hours. That sentence gets
good bachelor party.
That sentence gets crazy, and they put an AK-47 in that man's hand.
What was crazy was like a bunch of people got sick. I was in a room with you while
Slept
you had
next to me,
COVID,
yeah.
slept next to you.
Matt slept
nothing.
in my bed, and like I woke up, I tried to get him back into bed, and he was like, "No," and I'm like, "You have to get out of this spot. You're gonna get COVID." Nobody got COVID.
I love the story of you in bed begging for help.
Yeah,
Like you wanted food or a drink.
Matt fucked me over, and so did you.
I brought it to you.
No, you didn't. Matt brought it to me.
No, I brought it to you. I was
you
just
didn't.
late getting it to you.
Just tell the
Yes.
story.
Tell
All right,
it.
so I land in Vegas. I immediately get COVID. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, we got to
Was
the
it
room.
2020?
2021.
Okay.
Because I got married 2021.
Yeah. I get to the room, I immediately get the chills, and I have to lay on the couch in the fetal position. I'm like, what did I what happened? And you guys are like, we gotta go out. I'm like, I don't know if I can. I'm sweating. And so I take a shower, we go to the steakhouse, and fun fact, our friend Matt was on acid for 48 hours at this point. He came from Texas, brought multiple sheets of acid with him. So we were all felons on this trip. Fun fact. And I'm like, listen, guys, like, we're having the meal, and I'm like, I'll leave you money. I have to go back because I'm not doing good. Like, I'm starting to, like, really get faint, and I'm like, I'm just going to take a cab back. Just don't wait up for me. And Matt goes, I'll take you. I go, Matt, please don't do this. Stay with the group. You'll be fine. He goes, I'm going to protect you. I'm like, none of you have a problem with this. Mind you, I'm on crutches. So it's like, I don't mind the help, because it's like, yeah, maybe if something happens, God forbid, he can help me.
Yeah.
But why it was him? So we take a cab back, and he's awfully quiet, and he starts randomly talking about, like, wars in the United States. And
He loved talking about the Civil War.
Civil War,
for
yeah.
some reason.
He was very obsessed with the Civil War in this trip. He was in Texas, and all of a sudden, it's like, he's Dixie. So we get back to the hotel room, and I'm like, Matt, I have to lay down. Like, I'm going to go to sleep. You could go back. It's fine. And he goes, I will protect you. I have to.
What?
I have to explain what he looks like right now. Matt, when he gets back, starts to get changed, and he's now in, like, we go from, like, suits to I'm in pajamas, and now he's in, like, ripped jeans, like an open shirt, nothing underneath, and a tie-dye bandana around his head.
I imagine it's like Fear and Loathing.
It's straight up Fear and Loathing. So I look at Matt. He's standing in the doorway going, and I'm going, Matt, I'm going to go to bed. He goes, okay. And he kind of slowly walks away, and I start hearing Dixie music.
Oh, that's right.
On full blast. And I'm like, what the
He kept playing
fuck is happening?
Southern War songs
Yes.
and talking about the Civil War.
He wouldn't let Steve.
I'm like, what? He wouldn't let me sleep. So I'm sweating. I'm dying. I'm like, Matt. And he comes back in. He's not saying anything. He's just giggling to me. I'm like, Matt, please, you got to shut this off. I need to go to bed. He goes, I'll keep it low. I'm like, okay. He doesn't leave. He just stays in the doorway. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, all right, I go to bed. 3 hours later, I wake up. I open my eyes, and Matt's in the doorway still. Still just... And now I'm like, I don't know what's happening. He might kill me. Like, this might be it. And Phil goes, oh, you're awake, good. Walks back in, starts playing Dixie music again, and now he's marching back and forth, singing to the Dixie music. I'm like, okay. I'm like, this isn't good. This isn't good. I'm like, Matt, I'm covered in sweat. I'm like, I gotta take a shower, dude. Like just, whatever. You can go out. He's like, no. I'm like, okay. I get out of the shower, I get dressed, I go to walk in. He's sleeping in my spot. And I'm like, Matt, you're going to get COVID. And he goes, what? I'm like, you're going to get COVID. You got to get out of the spot. He goes, okay.
So I guess in, like, his mind, he's in Antietam,
Yeah.
I don't know where he is at this point. But I go to bed.
He's also, like, people need to understand this, like, the picture you're painting. This guy's, like, 90 pounds.
Native American
and,
looking.
like, brown.
Yeah.
Native
American looking.
He's from, like, Venezuela.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. Everybody finally comes back. I'm like, thank God, like, I can go to bed now. Brian lays in the bed next to me. I'm like, dude, I have COVID. And you're like, and you just kind of, you're out. So I wake up, and Matt's sitting on the dresser. And I'm like, what? I look to the right, and Brian's just out. So I'm like, Matt, listen, my throat, I can't speak. I'm sweating. I probably have 102 fever. I'm like, Matt, I need you to do me a favor. He goes, what? Can you go downstairs and just get me green tea and like a blueberry muffin? That's all I need. I go, here's like $20. Or no, I gave him $40. I'm like, please just go down and get this for me. I don't know how much it is. It's Vegas. It could be like $20. I'm like, please just do that. I'm in really bad shape. He looks at the money, looks at me, goes, I'm going to spend this on drugs and gambling. And I go, Matt, don't do that. And he walks out. And I'm like, what? I go, Brian, you don't answer. You don't answer. I'm like, Brian, you don't answer. I'm like, now I'm panicking because you're the only one in the room. Everybody else left. So you're sleeping. Finally, I hear you go, and I go, Brian, I need your help. And you go, can you please just go down and get me tea? And like, even
I
just
remember
tea.
what I did to you now.
And you go, okay, I got you. You stand up, go to the bathroom, take like a 30-minute shit,
I showered too.
and then you turn the shower on. And at this point, I'm like, I'm gonna die now. I'm like, this is it. That's it.
I can't go out dirty.
No, why would you do a thing like that?
And it gets crazier. Matt comes back. He comes back with a giant bag of like 10 croissants
All right.
and a cup of hot water.
All right, he did half the job.
And I'm like, and there's like little tea packets in the room, so he hands me one of those, and I'm like, Matt, what did you get? And the only response is he takes a croissant out and he has a cup of black coffee. And he looks me dead in the eye. He goes, do you know how the Americans felt when they landed at Normandy and they got this? They never had buttered croissants before. And I'm like, what do you mean? And I look at the bag and it's just croissants. And finally you walk out. Oh, Matt, you got food?
I got you Pedialyte when we went out.
Finally you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
finally you helped.
When I got ready, I
was in.
something to help.
I it's hard to believe that the
I just love the image of you like dying in bed and this impish man is tormenting you with Civil War
Dixie music
Yeah.
and staring and
Look away, look away.
look away. Now every time it plays, like he'll play it around me and kind of smile like mischievously.
To take it back to something real quick.
Sure.
And I know you know this song.
Yeah.
You've never heard this.
It's just rap. It's all the same.
No, you know the chorus. Hold on. You've never heard this. This is on like Sony Walkman commercials.
This is not ringing a bell.
It was like unavoidable, right?
Yeah, I know what it is.
If I show you the commercial, you'd be like, oh, I remember that.
You're
Yeah.
probably right. It's just I take no notice of rap music most of the
Okay.
time.
He takes no notice of anything after 1962.
That's not true.
History time, boys?
Let's do history, yeah.
All right.
Some fun stuff.
Got no emails this week?
No emails.
Nobody
Guys,
loves us.
why do you think I was like just bringing up bullshit?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, guys, send emails, please. reviewinghistorypod@gmail.com. All right, so who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right.
So I've been playing this game.
Okay.
It's called Sid Meier's Pirates.
Oh, from
Wait, like
Civilization?
Civilization?
The guy, it's the same guy. He made a game in 2004 called Sid Meier's Pirates Live the Life.
Okay.
And it's a pirate game. And I had it back then. And I used to love this game. And I was just thinking about it the other day.
You're like, I haven't played that in
I
like
was
20
like,
years.
I haven't played that in 20 years. That game was awesome. So I went and found it on Steam.
Yeah.
And I've been replaying it. It's fucking great.
It's still awesome.
It's amazing.
Is it multiplayer?
No, it holds up completely. It's like you pick you're a guy and you pick what country you sail from. You're either the Dutch, the French, the English, or the Spanish.
Okay.
And then your guys mutiny and you become a pirate. And you go and you just raid the Caribbean and like make a life for yourself. And you got there's like a storyline where you got
It was like the year after Pirates of the Caribbean came out, huh?
When did that come out?
2003.
Yes.
Okay.
This is what it was. You're living that world.
Yeah.
It's sick. So I was like, I'm in this pirate mood. Let's talk about pirates today.
You listen to ELP Pirates?
One of the best tracks.
What do you think of that song?
Love a good pirate.
It's so cheesy. I've loved that song since I was a little kid. My dad played that for me when I was like 5, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. So I have
A fondness?
an inordinate fondness for that song because it's actually like,
So cheesy.
as an adult, if you had never heard it before and you just put it on tomorrow, you're gonna hate it because it's ridiculous.
I
But
never heard it until I was an adult, really.
Really?
Yeah.
You love it?
It's cheesy as fuck, but
It's one of the cheesiest songs of all
it's
time.
musically good.
Yeah, it's great. I played it for my wife, and she didn't make it through the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Chicks can't stomach ELP. It's like they're naturally
She likes
repulsed.
ELP.
Really?
Yeah, she likes the hits. She likes like Lucky Man and
Lucky Man is so accessible.
yeah. I mean, that's good stuff.
But she can't stomach like Tarkus.
no, I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think. Yeah, she's like stones of years. Isn't gonna
Listen
do
to
it for
this.
her, yeah.
If you love me, you'll listen.
She hates Renaissance. That's her big.
Really?
Yeah, she will. Like if I'm listening to Renaissance and she's not even like in the room, like I'm on the other side of the house or something, she'll like come and find me and be like, "You need to turn this off."
Who is that?
right
Annie
now."
Wilson?
Haslam.
Haslam.
Yeah,
She hates them, huh?
hates Renaissance.
Is it The
Can't stand
Voice?
it. I think so. Anyway,
I think she's the devil.
so I'm going to talk about Henry Morgan specifically.
Okay. Captain?
Captain Henry Morgan. Yeah.
Ah.
Captain Morgan. Yes.
Ailstorm. Captain Morgan's Revenge. Remember that when pirate metal was a little thing?
Yes, I do. I do. What were there any other bands in the genre?
There was like 3.
You guys like them, right? You went to see
I
them.
saw Ailstorm
Ailstorm
live.
is fun, man.
I saw them live.
That first album, Captain Morgan's Revenge, is a great album.
Hey, I want more wenches. Hey, more wenches and mead.
So, in the 1600s, the Spanish had a massive head start on the rest of Europe in the New World, and the Portuguese to a lesser extent. They were able to set up all these colonies around South America, Mexico, what then became known as the Spanish Main. And it wasn't until like the mid 1600s that the rest of like Europe, the French, Northern Europe really, the French, the English, the Dutch, started to muscle in on the Spanish action. They saw what Spain was kind of just taking out of all the wealth they were extracting from the New World.
And they're like, okay.
We got to get in on this action.
Gotta give him that gold.
And the best way to go about doing that, other than normal colonization, is privateering. So Henry Morgan, he was born in 1635.
Doesn't
in
that
Wales.
also keep your state clean, technically?
Sort of. I mean, they would. So, what is a privateer? So these are guys, private citizens, that get what's called a letter of marque from the government.
Yes.
That says you can go raid the ships of our enemies because these countries are inevitably at war all the time, and you'll give a little kickback to the government on
But
whatever
you keep what you take.
Keep what you take, and you will not be prosecuted in any way at least by that government that has given you the level of mark. Your hands are clean. You're not a criminal, you know. Whereas like anyone who's doing this without that can be seen as a pirate and hanged, you know.
Now, before you continue, I did hear some rumors of a bill being passed in the United States.
This has been being kicked around recently.
It's been passed around to bring back
the
the
idea
letters.
of bringing back letters of marque.
I love
What an
letters of
exciting
marque.
time!
Look, we could be pirates.
I don't want to be a pirate.
That's the pirates, privateers.
Look, I love letters of marque. Like, one of my favorite things in American history is Jefferson taking out the barbarian... the Barbary
Barbaries.
pirates.
Yes.
The Barbary pirates.
So Henry Morgan makes his way to the West Indies. Kind of works his way up through the ranks in different privateer crews, working for the English, and they're always at war with Spain throughout this time. This is like the 1650s.
Yeah, they're the height of their
1640s.
rivalry, right?
Yeah. And he's having a pretty successful career until he's able to save up enough money to buy his own ship and make himself a captain. And once he becomes a captain, his career just explodes. Like, he becomes one of the most feared guys in the region. He's famous for a couple of things.
His pose.
I'm gonna talk about two of them. In 1655, I think. Let me just double check the year. 1668. He goes to the town of Portobello, which is in Panama.
Good
Okay.
mushrooms.
Major important city in the Spanish trade routes because this is where ships leave, treasure fleets that like they get gold from South America, all these like Incan territories and stuff, will leave Portobello and make their way across the Atlantic back to Spain.
Okay.
All right. he decides to take the town.
The whole town.
The whole town. He raised up a pirate army and attacked it in the night. They sailed like on these little canoes,
Yeah.
like up to like the port, and just snuck into the city and took it over like by surprise attack. They're completely outnumbered. Like pirates just took over this town, right? They held it. They put everybody in the town in the church and held them there hostage, and then sent word to Panama City, which is on the Pacific side of Panama.
Whoa.
Right? When that's where the regional capital is, and they're like, give us 100,000 pesos
To let these people live.
these people live, and it worked. And they just ransomed an entire city.
100,000.
Yes, made everyone insanely rich. All these pirate crews.
Yeah.
Now everybody's equal in this. The captain gets a little bit more, but like they have to spread it out. You know.
Yeah, it
So
gets divvied up.
it's not like you're getting
$10,000.
right.
Yeah.
Something like, it'd be like the equivalent of getting 10 grand today
Yeah.
for each man.
And the captain will
pretty
get like
good.
30 or something.
Yeah.
This makes him a hero with the English.
Oh, the pirates love him.
Pirates love him. The
English-
English love him. He sails back to Jamaica, which the English had recently taken from Spain. And he's hailed as like a hero. His uncle is actually the governor of Jamaica at the time.
Okay.
And they gift him a ship, the HMS, brand new English warship, monster ship, the HMS Oxford. Oxford. He doesn't have it very long because they decide to have a pig roast on the ship. And a spark from whatever they were cooking gets in the powder magazine, and the ship completely explodes, killing 350 of his crew.
Holy shit. He lives, though.
He lived. He lived.
Do you think it was sabotaged?
No, I think a pig roast blew up the ship.
Do you think we should be cooking next to the gunpowder? It's the only spot.
So they do some more
The
raiding.
beach is right there.
He's very successful. He's like got a price on his head. Spain wants this guy dead. But he isn't done destroying Spain just yet. His most famous thing, this is what he's known for. He decides he's going to attack Panama City. Now, like I said, Panama City is on the Pacific side.
Opposite.
So you can't just go there.
Yeah, that's hard.
He ain't
Right.
sailing.
So he takes an island from Spain called Santa Catalina, this little island, and uses it as a pirate base, and starts gathering guys, just going around and being
Hey,
like,
come here.
"Yeah, we're doing an operation." He manages to get together over 2,000 pirates, and they march through the Panamanian jungle, across the isthmus,
Wow.
and then supposedly, now this is up for debate.
The legend.
When they get to Panama City, they capture a church and use the priests and nuns as human shields as they attack the town so that the Spanish
Won't
in the
shoot
town
back.
won't shoot back.
Do you believe that?
Well, here's the thing. This comes from one of the guys that was there who says this happened. He wrote a book.
Like one of the pirates.
Yeah, one of his pirates, like one of his
Yeah,
like
yeah,
second
his
in
guys.
command type guys, wrote a book
Oh, wow.
after the fact and said Captain Morgan was a brutal guy. He's evil. He did this, and then Captain Morgan actually sued him in English court and said, "You're a liar. You're full of shit. I never did that." And he got settled out of court. So we don't know what happened.
Well, I guess it depends how ruthless do you want to believe he was.
Who knows?
What,
He's a
what would
pirate.
your guess be?
He's a pirate captain. He's probably ruthless.
I would imagine this wouldn't be out of bounds for these types of guys.
Yeah, that's...
Sounds pretty accurate.
But they do a couple of impressive things. They're outnumbered, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the Spanish army is there.
Well, what really distracted them is all the people in Panama are like relaxing, and out of nowhere they just hear Van Halen cranking through the jungle. Panama! And they're like, what is that? And then they come rocking through the town, Captain Morgan.
I think that might be the worst joke reference you've ever done.
It's
It's up
terrible.
there.
Might be the worst one you've ever done.
It's up there. It's up there.
Panama! Do you like that song?
Horrible song.
I like that song.
I hate that song.
Thank you.
I hate Jump.
I hate you now.
I hate you. So they do a feigned retreat to get the Spanish cavalry to attack them,
Oh, really?
but they have guys hiding out in the woods that come out and they obliterate the Spanish cavalry. Then the rest of the defenders are mostly like the local citizens and slaves. They're not like hardened fighters.
Yeah.
And these buccaneers who have been just being in war for decades, slaughtered.
And how hard are the slaves fighting? You know?
Right. So they end up burning the entire city and like blowing it up. There's nothing left.
Okay.
Panama City is destroyed. It is the ruins of it today are a UNESCO heritage site, and like this current city, Panama City, is like a couple of miles to the north. It's just gone. They wiped it off the map. They took everything and left. Now, this causes a bit of a national crisis because Spain and England had actually signed a peace treaty before this ever happened.
They squashed the beef.
Yeah. So when he gets back to Jamaica, he gets arrested and sent back to London to be put on trial. And King Charles II is like, we don't like Spain. We don't really care what you did.
Yeah.
Lets him off and actually ends up knighting him and making him the governor of Jamaica. So he spends the rest of his days kind of living it up. He's one of these few pirates that doesn't die horribly.
Jamaican rum for the rest of his life.
Well, that's the thing. He becomes an alcoholic and ends up dying at like age 55 from
Which is
just
old
being
for a pirate.
It's totally over. Every pirate you can think of dies horribly.
Yeah.
This
Do you
guy
consider
made
Sir
it.
Francis Drake a pirate?
He's a privateer, but he's kind of before all of like the age of pirate of the sea. So he ends up dying
I win, Blackbeard.
as governor. Who knows if it was either tuberculosis or just alcoholism that killed him. They buried him there, and then 4 years after he died, there was an earthquake in Jamaica that had his grave plummet off a cliff into the ocean.
Holy shit.
Where it was never seen. His body was never seen again, obviously.
Needed to return to the sea.
He returned to the sea. So that is the story of Captain Henry Morgan.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's like a story more people should know.
It's really cool.
The earthquake is
Yeah.
shocking. You want me to go next?
Yeah, you could go.
I'll be quick, since we got a little bit of time. I'm going to bring someone who has been making some waves on social media here and there. Not big,
Okay.
but the name popped up. This is Mitsuyasu Maeno. This is...
Nippon?
Nippon. Okay. We're looking at a man...
What is
who
it?
goes by the name Soichiro Maeno later on. It's Mitsuyasu Maeno, Maeno. I know you want to see the picture. Born 1946 in Tokyo.
Yep.
Died pretty young, at the age of 29.
Yeah.
And he became Americanized.
I know who this guy is.
You know who this is?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
He became Americanized, and he went to the University of California in 1967. Just a little background. He was married twice, both ended in divorce, and he was kind of a sad man from this. He didn't really care much about his life, I'll say that. However, he became under the influence of right-wing ultra-nationalist groups in Japan.
Oh, this guy.
He was very influenced by a writer, Yukio Mishima. And what this created was the self-defense forces of Japan.
Freedom Force for Love.
Kind of. They wanted to overthrow the Constitution of Japan in 1947 after the war. They wanted to go back to a Bushido samurai lifestyle.
They're trying to resurrect the old ways.
Yeah. The oldest of ways. In
There
fact,
was zero shot.
His
that
influence,
happened.
the influence.
Could you imagine if after the war we're like, all right, we'll let you guys go back, but you gotta be samurais, and we just like time lock the island?
Oh, you mean like medieval samurai?
Yeah.
The person that influenced him actually committed ritual suicide.
Yes.
Because
in
he
public.
he couldn't deal with
He hated what had Japan had become.
the shame of
Losing the war.
losing the war and then becoming westernized,
Yeah.
and he wanted to just walk around lopping heads off, you know? He goes to a meeting of ultra-nationalists in 1971. Here, it's in Tokyo's Okura Hotel, and at the meeting there was a Song of the Race composition. So it's a new anthem of the country, pretty much.
Okay.
That was composed by the leader, Yoshio Kodama. So here's this ultra-nationalist who's very sad. His hero died, and now he sees this man creating a new national
song.
anthem. And it's revitalizing this movement to the point where I think they had like 20 to 30,000 members. Like, he was the head of it. The song itself calls for an overthrow of the government and to restore Japan's prior World War II imperial policies. But he wants an imperial Japan, and he wants to fuck everyone up.
Are we aware of this? Like, how are we letting this go on?
Because
Well-
nobody takes it seriously.
Okay.
Well, we had to be because of the next part of the story. Kodama, the person who created this anthem, was actually associated with the Yakuza. He was not a good guy. He put the facade on of like, I'm
Pretend,
ultra-nationalist,
yeah.
but realistically, he's doing...
I'm just trying to make money.
I'm trying to make a lot of money. And he did. He also went to jail for 2 years for Class A war crimes. But he was one of the most powerful figures. He created the Yakuza's resurgence. You could argue it's the reason why they exist today, but that's another story because the guy we're talking about, Mano, really didn't know him. He just had like kind of affiliations, and he looked at him as a leader. Well, back to Mano, he was working as an actor, but he really couldn't get a lot of work. Remember, he's at the University of California, and Japan and California, pretty close at this point now.
Yeah.
You know, got some good planes. Foreshadowing. So just like any famous guy would do, he starts doing softcore porn.
Stallone did softcore porn.
It worked for Stallone.
So did Jackie Chan.
Worked for Chan. Why wouldn't it work for Mano?
Yeah.
1976, more than 2/3 of Japan's film were in the pink film genre, starred him. He was a huge hit in softcore porn.
Okay.
He was like their Ron Jeremy.
He's their Ron Jeremy of softcore porn. In fact, the oldest studio to do this, he appeared in 25, I believe, 20 of them, which is like for the 60s.
Yeah, it's a lot, yeah.
Pretty fucking
It's
crazy.
not like digital where,
60s.
they're shooting a porn
Yeah.
like 2 hours
So
long every day.
He's working. Hold on one second. In one of the films, he is acting with a popular actress, Kumi Taguchi, where he sleeps with her while flying a plane. Turns out he actually can fly planes. He went to flight school, and his teacher heard him say something that was a little off-putting. He said, I'm going to crash this plane one day. It was just like, what? What are you talking about?
It's Japanese, man. You know they do that.
Yeah.
But he's like an amateur
They're like
pilot.
lemmings. They're drawn to it.
He's like an amateur pilot at the time, so it's like, what's happening? Go back to the Yakuza scandal going on at the time. Lockheed is making deals
Lockheed Martin?
like Lockheed Corporation from the United States.
You know, one of the most upstanding corporations out there.
One of the most, the best, really. They're making
Definitely
deals.
not known for doing anything evil.
Nothing evil. They didn't do anything evil like bribe the Japanese government to get their plane manufacturing to the United States. Like, they weren't trying to steal the fighter planes of the Japanese. It wasn't a thing happening. So the person at the head of the scandal was Kodama.
His rival.
His somebody who he looked at as like a leader of the
Yeah.
ultra-nationalist movement is selling Japanese secrets
To the Americans.
to the Americans while he has a position in government.
Yeah.
Well, Mano doesn't like this. He's like, this is not happening.
Traitor.
He's a traitor, he's disgusting, and somebody has to put a stop to it. And he takes it upon himself to put a stop to it. And how does he do it? Well, he gets 2 friends with him and says, hey, we got to do a quick film. We're going to dress as kamikaze pilots. It's going to be based in World War II. It's a softcore porn.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take 2 planes. We're gonna film one, and then they make these plans. So he shows up to the
High
air.
production for these pornos.
Dude, he was one of the more famous men. He can get funds for this.
He's not doing backroom casting couch. He's doing like Spider Bait.
Yeah.
So he arrives at the Shofu airport in Tokyo dressed as kamikaze pilots, and he tells them yeah, we're filming. So he gets the 2 planes. Well, he circles Kodama's residence just for like an hour or 2. They're just circling this fucking area. He decides now's the time. He speaks to the air traffic control, which kind of isn't. It's kind of just communicating to each other because he wasn't answering. The last thing he says is, "Sorry, I haven't replied for a long time. Long live the emperor." Which, if you don't know the translation to that, it's Tenohika Banzai. And he crashes into Kodama's house. He kamikazes.
He tries to 9/11 him.
Yes.
Did it work? Did you kill him?
He injured 2 of his servants and missed everything else completely.
What a fool. I never heard this story. I thought you were going to
I thought it was the sword,
I thought it
right?
was
No.
the guy who murdered the communist.
That's what I thought.
So
yeah.
he missed them completely. They removed Kodama from the house because at the time, turns out he's actually sick and dying of cancer. So they removed the sick old man from the house to make sure he's okay. Two people got injured. They put the fire out. Obviously, he died in the crash. And there were there were mixed reactions because some of the ultra nationalists were like, he's a hero for at least even trying.
Right.
And then you have the rest of the public this guy's a fucking idiot dressed as a kamikaze pilot from World War II. This is equivalent of a
Who
German.
makes porn.
Yeah.
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 It's he's equivalent of a German dressing up as a Nazi and trying to shoot up a place. This is the same thing.
Right.
Nobody does this. You're a psychopath.
Isn't this the most Japanese story ever, though?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Kodama said, I respect him trying. That was a good attempt.
Good effort.
It was skillful to actually circle and find it. He put in the effort. You know?
We'll give it to you, Manaya. What's his name?
Instead of he said, very skillful. I give him the highest marks on that score. Turns out, the aftermath, Kodama goes on trial in 1977. But it was postponed because he was sick. And sadly, he dies peacefully in 1984.
Sadly. So wait, when was the attack?
The attack happened March 1976.
So if he just would have waited a year and a half, it would have resolved itself.
He died 1984. It would have been 10 years. But he could have waited. He could have had. So he died at 28, 29. He could have waited.
Yeah.
He could have had a life.
You're gonna outlive this
You're
guy.
gonna outlive him.
But
even Kodama said A for effort. You put in work to get this done.
Almost got me this time.
What's really funny, you can look it up. There's a picture of him dressed as a kamikaze pilot in front of the plane right before he takes off and does it. And he looks awesome.
I'm sure he does.
his appearances now in the Roman porno series have a cult following, apparently.
Yes.
That's a weird Rome.
Yeah, I guess they're pretending to be American.
That's the picture of him
Wow.
Let me see.
in front of in the plane
Wow.
about to dress full kamikaze. And then there's a picture of him actually sleeping with the girl on the plane.
Oh, let me see
While
that.
it's in the air. It's no joke.
Oh, wow.
It was real. Yeah. And that's his story. I thought it was making the rounds where it's how far would you go to defeat corruption? Would you be a porn star and drive a kamikaze into this guy?
That's funny.
But in the end, Lockheed always wins. So
Well,
we all know this. But yeah, that's my story.
I got a story. It's my annual Black History Month story.
What?
Oh, God.
Yeah. So the
On the
year.
set of Star Trek.
So you guys may not know this, but
We may not.
yeah. It's about Nichelle Nichols.
Who's Nichelle Nichols?
So she played Uhura on the original Star Trek.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, the
Yeah.
colored lady.
Yeah, she was the black lady.
Yes.
It was
What a charming
unusual.
negress, as Abraham Lincoln
Yeah.
said.
Yes.
It was it was unusual at the time for a black woman to be like treated with respect and dignity in an equal role to the white men on TV when Star Trek came out.
She's an officer.
She's an officer. She's on the bridge. You know, she's liked. The first season, it's kind of a hit.
Pretty much a lead role.
But she doesn't get too much to do, you know? So in between seasons, she's like, you know, I'm going to quit. I'll look for other work and, you know, do other things.
Yeah.
But then at a party, she runs into Martin Luther King.
Wow.
What kind of party was this?
I don't know, some soiree.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're at this party, and Martin Luther King sees her, and he's like, "Oh, Nichelle, you know, nice to meet you." And she's like, "Yeah, cool." And he's like, "I like you on Star Trek." She goes, "Oh, well, I'm getting ready to leave the show." And he grabs her by the hand, and he goes, "You cannot leave that show."
Wow.
And she's like, "Why not, Martin Luther King?" And he's like, "It's important that they see us and a woman of color being treated with dignity and respect on TV." And she didn't. She stayed on Star Trek. You know, she played the role well into the 80s, right? When was the last movie?
In the 90s.
She was in a 90s movie?
Undiscovered Country is like 94, isn't it?
Is it that late?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so she played Uhura that whole time.
He was so shocked.
I thought for sure it was like 89.
Undiscovered Country's 91.
91? Okay.
Okay. I'm shocked it got into the 90s, though. That's a long time. But she had the first interracial kiss on TV with William Shatner.
That's right.
Very famous.
And it was a big story and big role, especially for a woman of color at the time. And then she proceeded to tell that story in every interview and documentary
the next
she was
50
in for the
years.
next 50 years. And it became a joke with me and Aunt, where anytime we're watching any Star Trek thing,
Here comes the shell to tell the MLK story.
she's telling the MLK story again. And like, look, it's a cool story the first time you hear it, but when you're really into this and you've consumed all this Trek shit, I can only hear the story so many times. But I remember, like, I was watching Comic Book Men when she was on, and they do the story. I'm like, there it is. So that's my kind of throwaway one, and here's my real one. Have you guys ever heard of Bass Reeves?
No.
Bass, like BASS.
Yeah.
I've heard of Bass to Mouth.
Yeah.
You never go Bass to that.
Yeah, what'd you think about the singing bass?
Oh, Billy Bass.
Big Mouth
You like
Billy
him?
Bass.
Big Mouth Billy Bass?
Yeah. Didn't Tony
Take
Soprano
me
get
to
that?
the river.
Tony Soprano spoke to one.
Yes. It was Big Pussy.
It's very weird.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was one of the trippy episodes.
Yeah. Might as well.
Oh, it was in a dream sequence?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well have been Twin Peaks.
You know I'm talking to the feds, Tone.
No. You know, Tone. Then they're on the dock. It's whatever.
He had bad like clams the night before.
Yeah. That
Same.
happens.
All right.
It's the first episode I ever saw.
Really?
Yeah.
What a bad introduction.
So did you think the show was like going to be trippy and shit?
I was a little kid. I wasn't
Okay.
interested at all, but it was like I used to get my TV in my bedroom had no cable, but every so often it would just get cable.
Yeah.
And like I got HBO one day and I watched an episode of The Sopranos and it was that one.
Great intro song.
Yeah. But so Bass Reeves was a black dude born in Arkansas. And, you know, grows up in the South. He's a slave. This is, he's born in 1838. The Civil War breaks out, and he doesn't serve, but he's like, I forget what the technical name is. I guess a company man. Like he accompanies his master, his owner.
Okay. So he's
Yeah.
doing like labor for the
Yeah.
Confederate Army, probably like digging trenches and shit.
Yeah. Now, there's conflicting reports on what happens in this time. Some people say that it's not documented well. Some people say he was fighting for the Confederacy.
Very unlikely.
Others say that he was, just doing manual labor, and eventually he went and fought for the North. So it's kind of conflicted what happens here, but here's the shit we do know.
Latter sounds correct.
He goes to his master, and he's like, "Can you teach me to read?" And the master's like, "Absolutely not." He goes, "Well, could you then teach me to shoot at least?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he teaches him to shoot, and he becomes
A great
an
sharpshooter.
incredible shot.
A marksman.
He's a marksman. He's great with like all weaponry. He becomes like an ultra badass. He ends up like he figures out like how to speak like different Native American languages and shit. I'm sorry.
Where are they?
No, I fucked it up.
Arkansas? in the Civil War? What is happening?
All right. So he's born in Arkansas. When he was 8, they moved. Like the family moved to Texas. That's where he was.
That makes more sense.
Okay.
So that's where they were like
frontier.
doing stuff. They were in the frontier. A lot of his story takes place in Oklahoma.
Okay, well that makes a lot more sense.
So he ends up picking up how to speak all these Native American dialects, right? And at some point, he flees and he leaves. And he abandons his master. He's like, fuck this, I'm a runaway slave.
Goes to the Indians?
Some people say he goes to the Indians and then he goes up north and fights for the North. No one really knows. This period is kind of in his life is like gray.
Right.
The real thing is afterwards. So afterwards, he kind of travels around a bit. He's like a wanderer. And we get to 1875. He's farming at this time. And this judge comes along named Isaac C. Parker, who's known as the Hangman.
Okay.
Because he just hands out death sentences easily. So I missed something up. When he was in the Indian Territory, he learned all the dialects, like the customs, the languages, and he got tracking skills from them.
He's a frontier man.
He's a frontier man. So this judge hires 200 U.S. Marshals for the Oklahoma Territory because at this time...
It's the Indian Territory.
The Indian Territory. But quickly, people committing crimes realize...
Flee there.
They flee there. No one's following them. It's easy to hide. And it's basically only 1/4 of the population of that area hasn't committed a crime.
Wow.
It's become like the roughest terrain on earth. Like if you go there, you're
You're a criminal.
a criminal
Yeah.
or an ultra badass. So 200 U.S. Marshals get deputized. They're like, hey, you speak the languages and all this. We'd like you to become a deputy. He's like, all right, fine. And he gets assigned a deputy. He's not the first black U.S. Marshal, but he's one of the early ones.
Wow.
Apparently, there were way more than we realize, but he becomes one. He is
Jim West.
basically he's
Rough Rider.
desperado. No, you don't want nada. None of this. Apparently, he was massively built and strong. He had like giant hands, and his horse. He needed to ride a horse. He needed to get like the biggest horses possible because he couldn't fit on normal horses.
Like the black Mongo.
Basically, he's like a giant.
I love when he rides in on the ox and it has the truck turn yes, no on the ass of the ox. It's hilarious. Mongo only pawn. Game of life.
So, now I'm going to tell you about his exploits as a lawman.
Okay.
Over the course of his law career, it's estimated that he arrested over 3,000 people.
Wow. That's a lot.
He's one of the most successful lawmen in U.S. history. He's an utter
Did you
badass.
just arrest the whole town? There can't be that many people there.
No, it's the whole territory.
Oh, the whole territory. I thought you were stationed at a town.
No, so it's like he's serving bounties and all this stuff for the marshals. So I'm gonna tell you about some of his famous kills. So there's a couple. I'll tell you one that's kind of clever first. So he's tracking these people and he sees them at their mother's house, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna try to play this one smart. So he throws out all his clothes and gets cheap, shitty clothes, kind of like me. Puts
That's what you're doing.
yeah, puts bullet holes in his hat. and he shows up there. He walks around the desert for a while, like dehydrated, basically wears himself out, barely gets there. And he like knocks on the house. The fugitive's mother answers the door. And he's like, I need water. And she lets him in. He's like, okay. The people that he's there with, they start hanging out with him. You know, they get to like him. They go to sleep one night. He handcuffs them while they're sleeping. He's like, got you guys.
It's kind of like what the Pinkertons were known for, like infiltrating gangs.
Yeah.
Like they'd pretend to join a gang, and then like while these guys are asleep, they just arrest them all.
There's one case where
He finds a woman and he stalks her, courts her, sleeps with her, marries her, have 3 kids, sends them to college, finally gets her.
what?
No, just making something up.
No, he so there's a case where it's estimated that he shot this guy at 500 yards that he was tracking.
500
That's
yards?
that's the
That's
legend.
not possible.
In reality, it was more like 200.
Even that seems
That's
not possible.
pretty.
He's a sharpshooter.
Yeah, but it depends what he's using.
When he shot,
Schofield rifle.
I could probably tell you what he was using. I think.
Because those bigger rifles around that time,
Sharp's carbine.
they go far, but that's a tough shot.
But when he went over to get the guy was bleeding, and the guy like just shook his hand. Was like, hell of a shot.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah. So he's killing all these dudes, kicking ass. Like, he's an arrest machine. It's an average of like 97 a year for his law career.
Wow.
So one day he's in camp, and there's a cook. And there's like a dog that Bass Reeves had taken a liking to, and he's like playing with the dog. And this cook doesn't like the dog around. And there's a debate. Some people say this happened, other people say it didn't. But the cook pours hot grease on the dog to like get the fuck away.
Uh-oh.
Bass Reeves' gun accidentally went off and hit the guy in the neck.
That'll happen.
And he tried to save the guy. He was unable to, and he was prosecuted. He was found not guilty eventually and let off, but he was arrested at first and all this. Now, some people say that Bass Reeves did it on purpose. Other people say it was an accident. No one really knows. It's one of those things that's debated, but he did get off. Now, eventually, his son, he has 11 kids. One of his sons goes...
With that kind of mustache, yeah. That's,
Oh, his mustache is amazing.
Oh, wow.
That's...
Yeah.
Oof.
So one of his sons committed a crime, and he had to track down his son and arrest him.
That's brutal.
And he arrested his son and turned him in. His son served 11 years, and then his son was clean after. But Reeves continued to be a badass. Like, he'd be outnumbered and just killing dudes. Like, just one of these ultimate, like, Western badasses that you don't hear about. It's rumored that he was the inspiration for the Lone Ranger because he was able to talk, like, with the Indians, and, that's kind of a Lone Ranger thing. He would roam alone a lot. He had great tracking skills. So some people think it was taken
Johnny
from
Depp
that.
was there.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie?
Yeah, I like that movie a lot.
Isn't it like one of the biggest bombs ever?
Yeah, it didn't make money, but I think it's really fun.
I never saw it.
The end when they do the William Tell overture is fantastic.
Oh.
But so Bass Reeves, served his country in the law capacity. There's a statue of him in Arkansas, like where he was from, and they recently just put one in like Oklahoma, where he
The territory.
where the territory he served. They just put it in like January last year.
Wow.
So
Pretty cool.
But he's a guy that like I feel like we should know more about, just like as like being a legendary Western badass. Like, it's so cool. Like, he should be spoken about way more. Just a little like aside, his descendants have went on to do like some impressive things. His He's the great uncle of the first black man who was appointed a federal judge, and his great grandson played in the NFL. His name was William Reeves, and
What
his
team?
let me see. I'm unsure, but his great grandson is Ryan Reeves, who played in the NHL. He's like an enforcer.
Really?
And he's like one of like he's modern.
Currently?
With it, I don't know if he's still active, but he was like within the past couple of years. So
What
he's like
team?
this generation. He's been everywhere. He was on Pittsburgh. He was on
So
the
is Johnny
Oilers.
Cash.
Yeah. But he's a goon. Ryan Reeves is a goon. He's there to fuck people up.
So is Creeper from G's to Gents.
Right.
What do you think of the phrase gooning?
That's jacking off.
Yeah.
It really changes over the years. Like gooning was like you're a hockey guy. It
Yeah.
ain't that anymore.
No, now it means you're
Now
whacking
you
up.
jack off a
Jack
lot.
off a lot. Like constantly. I see shirts like that just say gooning. Like
Yeah.
in stores now. It's crazy.
I saw a story about
That
this.
seems like a weird thing to advertise.
Dude. I think we spoke about it on a Patreon episode. I went to Spencer's Gifts and it just says goonin. It's bright green and black text.
I saw a story about this dude who killed himself, known as like the King Gooner. And
Was that the guy?
the Starbucks?
We actually just had the anniversary of his death yesterday.
You
Starbucks
celebrated.
It's a
Right.
1 year anniversary.
You
yeah.
celebrated in your
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, well, you have to honor the legends. The guy who drove up to the Starbucks to jack off to the woman giving him coffee, and then got filmed doing it.
Yeah. So then he killed
He
himself.
looks exactly like a guy I work with. He's very popular at my job.
But when he died, people descended upon that Starbucks and they called
Well,
it a gooneral.
Well, you- yeah, we just had the anniversary. Actually might be today, if I'm not mistaken. The anniversary of his death. One of the great one of the legends. What's his name? Let's honor his name.
Goon King. King Goon.
He's the Goon Lord.
Goon Lord. What's his name? What's his real name?
The real name of the Goon Lord?
That's the worst nickname.
Spanish guy.
It's such a bad nickname.
He
to
was
have.
jacking off in the drive-through. Got filmed, then killed
Killed
himself.
himself. Ugh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
They called it Goonicide. January 27th, 2025. That was the vigil.
Oh, that was the vigil.
Yeah, hold on.
When was it, get him? Nautica
Malone.
Nautica Malone. When did he die?
What a name.
Is it the 23rd or the 22nd?
On Sunday, on January 11th, he was found dead at age 28 from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Nautica, man.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a life lesson right there. Don't goon.
what a life.
Don't goon.
What a life.
No gooning in public.
He was an amazing person.
This is the first I'm hearing about it. You're telling me now for the first time.
Speaking of that,
Goodbye, sunshine.
he was as you were telling your story, I got a message of an image, and it was this.
All right.
I do love the penguin, though. The penguin is
I don't know what's the
The penguin is becoming like a crazy lore now.
There's a video clip from some documentary with Werner Herzog, one of our favorites.
Yeah.
He's watching a bunch of penguins, and there's a lone penguin who will not go to the feeding grounds or like go
Breed
to
or-
return to the herd of the penguins. Instead, he walks solitary, alone, for miles and miles to the mountains in the distance.
Yeah.
And he is he's become the symbol of the Faustian man.
Yes.
You know? The man who needs to know what's out there.
Right.
I walk a
need to-
lonely road,
Right.
the only road that I have ever
You need to
known.
get to the mountain. Whether
Yeah.
you get there or not, you at least have to try.
Yeah.
You know? It's becoming a crazy symbol for a lot of people. Apparently the White House.
Yeah, so that's Ryan Reeves, though. Pretty cool, badass. There's a couple movies that feature him, so maybe we'll do one of those one day.
Oh yeah, I'd like to.
But
I'd
it
like
is movie time.
to- Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Steve, you want to go first?
I want to do Apocalypse Now.
All right.
We'll figure out which one, but
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now.
We'll let you guys know what we decide.
It's probably redo.
Yeah.
Redux.
Tony.
So last month, we had the contemplative Barry Lyndon
Yeah.
and 2 pussy movies. We need some
Yep.
dumb action,
Yep.
and we're doing King Arthur 2004. It's
Okay.
gonna fucking rock.
All right.
We got 2 actions. We
Yeah.
got war action. We got a medieval action. What do you got?
I got the Black History pick, which I usually do. And we're going to do Straight Outta Compton about,
Crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube.
yeah,
I like Ice
from the
Cube.
gang called N-Words with Attitude.
How are we gonna do this movie? Without
A lot of
saying-
bleep.
Well,
a lot
I
of bleeps.
called in our black correspondent.
Right.
Oh, good. Oh,
So
good.
Chuck Staden is going to join us.
The second black correspondent.
Yes, yes.
No, he's the first. He's the first now.
You know
he's,
what?
he's replaced.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
we'll Stalin in this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna erase the history.
Yes. All the images that we have in videos, we're just going to superimpose Chuck into.
Great.
So that's the movies for this week, this month. And
Do you love Apocalypse Now?
I think it's a pretty awesome movie. I like it a lot.
I do too. I haven't seen it in a while.
I think some segments are better than others, but I generally always like that.
You know, I've
movie.
never seen anything but the Redux. The Redo.
Redo.
Does the original have the French? Because I think that's like
No.
the best shit in the movie.
The French are not in the original.
All right, I demand we do Redux then.
Okay. I think that's
Many,
like the
many
real
people
one.
will tell you that the Redux is like an abomination.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
Like,
that before.
there's like purists that are like, it's got to be the theatrical cut.
I like the Redux.
I've only ever seen the Redux.
Yeah, me too. I need the French because that's my favorite shit in the movie.
Yeah. It's going to be fun to talk
I think those are
about.
like the best scenes.
It's gonna be a good conversation.
Lance, give me back my
my
board,
board.
Lance.
Harrison Ford.
My board, and I like it.
That's not in the movie. That's not in the theatrical.
Oh, it's the Redux only.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we gotta do the Redux. Yeah. I'm not watching that without seeing that scene. Charlie don't surf.
That's
Well,
not-
that's in it. But
Yes,
when they run into him again
Yeah, yeah.
later,
Oh, okay.
that's not in it.
all right, so this week on the Patreon is Comic Book Confidential. Me and Walt Flanagan, you know him, you'll love him. We're talking all about the 1976 Marvel series Nova, as well as 2007's Spider-Man Reign.
Seems
So-
so obscure to me.
Yeah.
Check that out.
I don't know if is that good? Is this a good
I-
thing, or is this just weird?
If you know comics,
Go niche or go home.
if you know comics,
It's like the music show. It's like we're gonna talk about Psy now. Yeah. It's like what?
We never talked about Psy on the music show.
How about going to
we
niche?
could, though.
How about going to niche?
Let's talk about,
Go to
okay,
niche.
we're having an all
Let's go
Japanese
straight
episode.
Japanese metal.
A Japanese episode. We're doing Sex Machine Guns,
Kinoko
Kinoko Shoujo Tai,
Straubs?
Tokusatsu.
Tokusatsu.
Straubs?
Straubs are English.
No, what's that? Am I thinking the wrong band? Then?
You think of Sister Strawberry, the album?
Yes.
Oh,
That's King Show.
That's King,
King Show.
yeah.
King Show. Yeah.
Yes, Koltar the Deepers.
Oh, don't
All
throw
the
me against
Japanese
it.
bands.
If you do Coulter, I'm coming up.
X Japan.
Ex Japan.
Japan, yeah.
Tokusatsu. Did we say that?
Yeah, I said that.
Anybody who like somewhat knows metal but isn't, they're like, what? What is happening?
Do you guys know Baby Metal?
Yeah, I know, baby.
Bandmaid? Is it Bandmaid I'm thinking of?
Baby metal.
Which is the one where the guy made us watch the Japanese
Oh
girls.
my God.
Oh fuck yes, he loves them.
That was one
He
of the
loves them.
weirdest experiences of my
Was
life.
that posted?
That never came. I think he realized I was making fun of him the whole time.
No,
He
he
put
said
it
the
out.
audio failed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When we first
forgot
started
that.
doing this show, there was a guy who contacted us. Who was he? Where'd you
Just a
find
guy.
him? He was a guy who was like, "Can you be on my show?" So
He was
we,
trying to do podcasting.
the three of us went on his show, and
It was Zoom.
he was, I don't know, he was a little off, and
A little.
he was a weird dude,
Little
and
off?
he wasn't very good at podcasting. He couldn't really have a conversation with him. He
Yeah.
was saying very strange things. And after about 10 minutes, not less, probably like 5 minutes talking to the guy, I just gave up on the show and started making fun of him to his face.
Well, one of the concepts. we had to watch that Japanese girl band.
Right,
Yes,
yes. He wanted us to watch music videos from some Japanese.
It was like his favorite.
Yeah, and like comment on what we had just seen.
Do you
But like
this?
serious.
Yeah. Do you like this? It's like, yeah, I guess. So.
And like I tried to do something with it. I was like, yeah, well, I could see they probably have influences from A, B, and C.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
yeah, not like what do you mean, but like I don't know what you're talking about. I love it, and it's like
Yeah, he's like, this is the
what?
best thing ever. And it's like, well, that's not really a conversation, sir.
so I'm just gonna tell you.
And then
you're
he kept
fucking
talking
idiot.
about She-Hulk, the TV show.
Well,
remember?
yeah, he has brain damage, and he's never gonna get hard again. That was repeated like
because he
20
saw
times.
She-Hulk
Yeah.
twerking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a rough.
And
Slide.
I remember he did it like for a third time, and Aunt goes, "Going
Go
back
back
to
to
that well again, huh?" and he didn't catch it.
Is
He
this
kept
mean?
doing it.
I don't care.
I mean, it happened.
Look.
It happened.
Yeah.
Making fun of people having bad podcasts is like what it's all about.
I mean, isn't that like we experience it on a daily basis from our fans? so-
I mean, our show sucks.
But yeah, guys, so Patreon, check it out. Me and Walt talking comics. Follow the show on all social media at RVRSTPod on Twitter, Reviewing History Pod everywhere else. Follow me personally on all social media at Brian Rupert. That's with 2 P's. Follow me on Letterboxd. I rank and review every single movie I watch, even the ones in my personal life. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to Tell 'em Steve, Dave, Brian, Walt, Q, Get 'em. Let's record down in the studio. We'll see you next time. Bye.